So good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. Couple of cans, press conference reaction. Bosh. Let's up to everyone locked in. Big up to everybody locked in. Make sure you are pinging the like button as quick as you can. That'd be great. I'm on with rants in about half an hour. And then I'll be on to a watch along. Borderless FC, Getafe versus Girona. And then I'll be back on here later on this evening. So make sure you check all of that out. And big up Stephen, brother. Big up Larry, DG2. And yeah, we've got a press conference to get through. Let's up to everyone in, man. Yeah, Martinelli's still out as well. I'm very good, Gav. What are you saying, man? What are you saying? Obviously, YouTube still can't be asked to send notifications out. But we are here. Yeah, not the bots, bruv. Come on, big up Ryan, bro. Let's up, mate. Should be a win. Yeah, it should be a win. It could be another clean sheet as well. Would that be what? 7 straight Premier League games with a clean sheet? Was it 7? Yeah, we ain't conceded a goal since Man City. How many games is that? Sorry if you can hear my washing machine. Literally just put it on, so it's filling it up. Arsenal versus Man City was literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Premier League games ago. Actually, it's a lie. The last time we conceded a goal was Newcastle. It was Newcastle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight games without a goal in all comps. That is pretty fucking relentless, I can't lie. That is pretty relentless. And obviously on Tuesday we've got Slavia Prague. I've just clocked, that's an early kickoff as well. That is an early kickoff. Which is a bit of a result, because I don't like these 9 PM kickoffs my time. Right, so we've got 3 games in a week. We've got Burnley tomorrow, Slavia Prague, both of them are away, and then Sunderland away. Fucking hell, 3 away trips. Let me close that door, yeah? One sec. Three away trips in a week. Burnley, Prague, and Sunderland. Then it's international break. Interesting. Interesting. Big up Yasser, bro. Big up Yasser. What's the worst Arsenal side I've ever seen? Good question. I have no idea. I've seen quite a few bad ones, mate. I've seen some bad ones. I've seen some bad ones under George Graham right at the end. Bruce Rioch's team weren't great. They were great players, but he just didn't have them playing great. And Wenger, some of the Wenger teams, like where we got banged 8-2 and shit. Man said you had 1 hour sleep. No, man, I've had loads of sleep. Bro, it's 6 PM. What time did I finish the stream? What time did I finish that stream last night? You know how we roll, man. I did 7 hours on the other channel and 5 hours on this one. What was you doing during the 10-2? Spazzing out. Big up Curtis, brother. Big up Topside. Yeah, the weekend is here. We've got a couple of cans. We've got some football to look forward to tonight. I don't think there is any other football on. So we're going to do La Liga. And, well, Wrexham are playing Coventry. Not that I really fancy that. Ayr United, Dunfermline, anyone? Luton, Forest Green. Hamilton Academicals versus Celtic Rangers. Celtic Rangers. Celtic Rangers versus Celtic. Yeah, there ain't really a lot about. We'll see Dortmund Augsburg. We will do Girona away to Getafe. Getafe won 11-0 the other day. So they will be full of confidence. Girona won 3-2 in the cup. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, man. And tomorrow, is there any early kickoffs? No Premier League early kickoff. Interesting. That's what we're going to do tomorrow. Let's have a quick look at La Liga tomorrow. Aha. Villarreal versus Vallecano. That might be a good game, you know. Because Villarreal plays sick football and Vallecano have a go as well. They play pretty good football. Their manager's pretty good as well. We could be there for that, guys. That's 1 o'clock UK time. 1 o'clock UK time. So that's 2 o'clock my time. What time do Arsenal play? Arsenal play at 3 o'clock. That's 4 o'clock. I can't do the game then. Fuck's sake. I can't do it, pal. Can't do it. I want to go live an hour before. I'll have it on. Never mind. Never mind. Anyway. Smash the likes up, guys. 160 in the building. Obviously, the algorithm is still fucked. So, all the likes, the better. And, yeah, bless up to everyone who is logged in. How many of you got a notification? Did you all get notifications? Trying to play decent football. Yeah, to be fair, they do, but they're bottom of the league at the minute. Yeah, man, you could be second tomorrow. You're right. Didn't even think about that. You didn't get a notification, no? That's what I'm saying, man. They're taking the fucking piss. Adam got one. Yeah, anyone who ain't liked the video, whack the likes up. Nobody's getting notifications then, or mostly nobody. Big up Johan, man. He got one. A couple of Celtic fans in Tenerife. My friends, I was bigging up Kieran Tierney. Yeah, they're massive, bro. Right, Celtic are a massive football club. People don't realise how big that club is. Allow one, did they? Fuck's sake. Most of you didn't get a notification. That's mad. Big up Blake, brother. Right, Celtic have got a massive fan base, you know. Anywhere you go on holiday, if there's an Irish pub, you'll find a Celtic fan. And there's an Irish pub nearly in every country on the planet. Yeah, slick gossip, facts, bro. But you know what it is? I can't even, I was looking for Rance's stream because I thought, because Rance sent me the link for the show we're doing. We're doing that in about 20 minutes here, so I'm going to have to hurry up with this press conference. Yeah, and I couldn't even find his stream. You know when you go on to, your subscription list, yeah, or just live, yeah, it normally tells you who's live off your subscription list. Couldn't find him. I had to go and search his channel. I'm good, HJ, man. What are you saying? Hope you're well, man. Facts, Jason. They're massive, man. They're a huge football club. Troop side and Gunner. And Rance, that'd be a sick pod. Yeah, it would be a sick pod, to be fair. Anyways. Does it keep freezing? Is it still freezing for you guys as well if you're watching on phone? Or when you load a stream or a video up, the screen goes black for about 10 seconds and it just says load, or just spinning while it's loading. Even bigger than us. Globally, their fan base probably ain't as big as us, no. But they've got a massive fan base. They've got a bigger fan base than 3/4 of the Premier League. Big up topside, bruv. Put your feet up, get a nice can out of the fridge, and bash. Georgian in New Jersey. Liverpool Celtic fan, there you go. It's still freezing. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? I don't know what they're doing, man. The whole of this month has been a fucking joke. Still, we carry on. We plough through it. In spite of all their cock-ups. So yeah, 167 in here. 57 likes. Come on, get that to 100 straight away, guys. Let's go. Let's get into this press conference. Let's get into super duper mix, super duper tippity tip top press conference, guys. Got 20 minutes and I'm live with Rance, yeah? Right. New injury news. Any new injury news, Mikel? No, we have the same ones. Martinelli is still out and Saliba. We have to wait and see. We have another training session this afternoon and the rest are still getting closer. I think in the right direction, but not available yet. So Martinelli and Saliba are out, according to him. On the timeline for Martinelli, don't know yet. But this game's coming too early for him. Oh, hang on, let me read that again. Oh, Saliba said we have to wait and see. Oh, okay, let me change the title. On Saliba, we have to wait and see. I didn't see the comma. I'm a mutant. Saliba is a doubt then. Okay. To be honest with you, I don't think we really need Saliba for this fucking game anyway. This lot of rubbish, mate. Where are these scrubs in the league? Where are they? Let's be having you. They're 16th. Well, I have won their last 2 games. But they've conceded 17 goals, scored 12. Waste of fucking time, isn't it, really? Anyway, we've triggered enough Burnley fans this week. Let's behave. Behave yourself. Right. So, Saliba's a doubt. Timeline for Martinelli, we don't know. Timeline for 29, Madueke and Odegaard and Jesus. I'd say weeks for some of them, and pretty soon. Hopefully, if they keep evolving the way they were doing, it's difficult to put a game on it, you know. But we have the international break, which is a 2-week break there. After that, I think we'll have some of them back. I don't know if it's going to be all of them or some of them, but it'll be quite soon by then. I'm keeping the momentum going after 8 straight wins. One second, let me move my chat over there. Oh yeah, it's Halloween today, isn't it? Happy Halloween. Yep, we have to maintain the level of urgency and concentration, the focus and ambition that we're showing every game. Every game brings difficult challenges. Sometimes you have to be very patient, and other times you have to have a different approach. Game against Burnley is going to be really tough. They're extremely well coached. I know Scott Parker really well. And what he's done with the club and the team is formidable. They're formidable, guys. No, they're not. They're shit. When you look at all the games that I see, 5 of their last games that they've played, a very, very tough team to beat. Okay, mate. Yeah, play for 5 minutes, get injured again. Probably. Mad, isn't it? Anyway, on how competitive this season is, more than ever, guys. I think the level is increasing year by year. No, it ain't. Better structure, better organisation, better decision making from clubs, managers, better players. So it tells you the difficulty of that. When I look at the big teams, the way the promoted clubs have behaved and how they have earned points or lost points, it's all from very small margins, guys. That's the reality in this league. That's the reality in any football match, mate. That's the reality in every football match. Any single football match is fine margins, guys. Even if you win 6-0, still fine margins, isn't it, guys? Because the other team, if they defended a bit better, mate, it might have been 0-0. Fine margins, guys. Anyway, if picking his team is the worst part of his job, he said, no, I can't say that. It's the worst part in terms of the decision with certain players when you don't allow them to play, which is the hardest part in our job. So it is the hardest part. But they acknowledge that as well. And at the end, when they make decisions, some good, some bad. So I'm not judging every decision that they make. We cannot do that. So the other way around, this cannot happen. So at the moment, we are dealing with it in a really positive way. What are you even saying, mate? And you can see the consequences of that and the impact that every player is having when they have to play and the way they're performing. And you only do that with good preparation and good mental state. A whole lot of nothing, guys. On managing the disappointment of players who aren't playing, it's an education that you probably get since you are young when you decide to play football. You know there are 11 players and then there's another 10 or 12 that are not going to start the game. That doesn't mean they're not going to be important for the team. So hopefully that's an education that all of us got with the right coaches early in our careers. If I have to do that right now, obviously it's difficult. Just try to deal with an open heart, understanding that you care about them. Give them a hug, Mikel. Give them a hug. They just need a hug, guys. And if he's calmer on the sidelines, sometimes more than others, I think it's the years, the trust, the confidence that you have in the team as well. The work that you're doing. Getting feedback, I think, is the best for people who are very close in our job. People who know you really, really well. Asking, is that coming from... What is that coming from? Because it's the way. I want my team to be very active. What the fuck is he even saying, bro? This geezer talks in fucking riddles to the point that I'm doubting whether I'm reading this right. Like, it's embarrassing, bro. Why can't he just say something fucking direct? It's something that is the way I am. It's the way I live the game, and I want the players to live the game constantly with their body language. From there, you can always improve. The Riddler from Gotham, do you know what I mean? I know he turns to for feedback. A lot of people, some of them you know, and I cannot say it here. Why? Why can't you just say it here? That's crazy. The good and the bad, all sides, all ideas can help us be better. People who have different perspective, they're not with us every single day, but probably that's the people who have a more clear picture about looking at things in a different idea or perspective to help us. Not only me, but all the coaches, and for sure the players as well. And if it's other managers, yeah, it's other sports as well, but you will know him, you will know them. So why don't you just say their names? This is like, oh yeah, the PSG bench told me we were better than them. And they didn't. Making it up, guys. On if every player is giving him something to think about. Bang the likes up as well, guys. Come on. We ain't got 100 likes yet. This is a shambles. 250 in the building, man. Get these likes over 100, guys. Come on. That's what we want to create. If you get the best out of all of them, those standards have to be set in training. If you don't have that in training, it's very difficult to replicate it during the matches. So it's a balance between the competition, cooperation between the players as well to understand their role on the day and what they have to do. On Scott Parker calling our team a well-oiled machine, I think that we were able to dominate a lot of aspects of the game. We can, of course, improve in many ways. But it's a constant evolution as a team. But the more resources and the more things we can dominate throughout the game, especially in the Premier League, the better chance we have to win games. On the number of fixtures in a season, what's that got to do with anything? It's 38, mate. It's been the same for years. Every decision that we make in terms of a fixture has to be guided by two main things. I think the players' welfare and then the supporters. Nobody cares about the supporters, bruv. That's it. And the rest has to come very, very far away from that. And we should never forget that principle. That's the only thing I'll say. Well, you never answered the question then. And if the teams will pull out of competitions in the future, what the fuck is... What are these questions? Bless up, sweetie. Bless up, Marie, baby. What are these questions? I hope we don't. If we have a big piece of paper with those two principles there in front before we make a decision, all of us in our industry, here we go, it sounds like Terry Flowers. It's the industry, we won't get there. If we don't, and we just ignore that, then anything is possible. What the fuck is he saying, bro? Tell me what he's saying. Please tell me what he's just said. And if this is a good opportunity to win trophies... What? On if this is a good opportunity to win trophies. What are you talking about? What? If what's a good opportunity to win trophies? It's a big opportunity that we have ahead of us. But we have to continue with the level of consistency. And you know how difficult that is. Tomorrow's going to be an extremely tough match. We're going to have to hit those levels of performance to win the game. On managing expectations of academy players. When you're delivering good news, it's easy and it's so wonderful. And you get an incredible reaction. But you have to be prepared in our job to give other kinds of news and messages sometimes. It's for the best for the team and maybe not for the best for the individual. But you never know, some decisions at the time you think are not good for you, they end up being the best decisions in your career. I've experienced this myself, so take them, make the most of them, and we'll see what happens the next day. On players calling the Emirates our house... That's the way I feel it. Hopefully the way they feel it as well. But to use that language, you really have to feel it. Fucking hell. Well done, Mikel. You have to feel that's when you get there. Fucking hell, feel. Get out of my pub. Jesus Christ. The energy level, your desire to defend your house. To threaten anybody that comes very close to that. It has to be in your mindset. And if the players feel that, and the supporters feel that, it said feel about 6 times in this paragraph, then I'm going to be stronger. I'm going away from home. We go to a different territory. Obviously, we use a different language for that. Well, hopefully they can fucking understand it, because I can't understand a word you're saying, mate. But at the end, the purpose and what we want to achieve in the game is very similar. But the context changes because we're in a different situation. Waffling. Here we go, another spastic question. And if the players could go on strike because of the fixture schedule? Hopefully not. If we look after the players' welfare and our supporters... What's the supporters got to do with them going on strike, by the way? Why has he mentioned the supporters again? If we look after the players' welfare and our supporters, I think we're never going to get to that point. And that's it. We have to close the window there. We cannot open that window. It has to be closed. It's our most precious value. What is he saying, bruv? I'm starting with rants in about 5-10 minutes. We have the best league in the world. No, we don't. And we cannot just open any window for anything. Just to lose that because we don't respect that and we forget that what we are made of and what makes this game and this league so special. If we respect that, I'm sure we're going to be totally fine. Why are they asking questions about going on strike? I'm hoping Nonny Kai Martin will be back for the North London derby. I'm excited because they're tremendous players. Tremendous, lads. They're tremendous. I see them in work every single day. How desperate they are to be part of the team. It's a huge boost that's going to be for our squad to have those players available again after such a long time. I'm really happy. And it's going to be very soon. Alright. Fucking, this goes on forever, this one. Big up Static, bruv. I'll pin that now. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. Finally, we got to 100 likes. Now get 150. Let's go, guys. Way the like button in. Way the likes in. Right, this answer goes on forever. Just move that over there. Cool. On the impact of academy players performing well has on the dressing room. Absolutely, and especially when we talk about players that are starting their careers, because we've all been there. That's something I discuss with the players to make sure that when Andre Harriman Anus thinks about his day, he knows the exact date, the team, the hour, who he played next to, and what actually happened that day. Because that's with you for the rest of your life, and we're responsible to make that night very special for him. The other fact is that you're playing in a cup. You're either in or out. If we want to win every trophy and want to be there, we have to be ruthless in every competition in order to achieve that. We're going to need every player in order to do that. You have to be at your best. Well, we didn't have to be at our best the other night. We still won. We have a lot of players that have played very, very few minutes. But on minute 3, Kepa made that save because every day he trains like a beast. That's not a coincidence. It's his fucking job, mate. It's his job. It's his fucking job. Baby. Big baby. On sustaining the size of the squad, I've been part of that. No shit, Sherlock. When I was here at Arsenal, we had an incredible squad. When I was at Manchester City, you could pick 2 or 3 players per position. If you want to go to Chelsea or Liverpool when they're winning, they all have it. We don't have to do anything special. And thank God we have it, because we have 5 or 6 players out, big players out. And we're having to use other kinds of solutions as well. And the team remains competitive, so it's very necessary. I don't think you get away with it at that level. Fucking, what is he talking about? And if there's a solution to the fixture congestion, when's that then? When's the fixture congestion? Can somebody tell me? When is this fixture congestion they've been waffling about for 4 questions? When is this? We got 3 more games and it's international break, mate. So what are you talking about? He said, if there's a solution, he said, no, it's not easy because it has to be doable. Because if we put something in that's not feasible, then what are we doing? So it's doable for sure. So let's do it the best possible manner, respecting the players and the supporters. What has the supporters got to do with all of this bullshit? And why are they talking about striking and fixture congestion? What are we doing here? Big up Shane, brother. Yeah, we play every 3 days, guys. Yeah, we've known that for years. Any team that's in Europe will play every 3 days. Pretty fucking simple, isn't it? It's nothing new. It's been happening for years. It's been happening for years. I don't get what he's talking about. Big up Rights Wildlife, man. Bless up, brother. This is mad. Yeah, he's always sucking up to the fans. That's the only way he keeps his job. We want to do it for our fans, guys. We want to make sure the fans are happy, guys. We need to respect the fans, guys. Alright, mate. Well, why don't you respect him by giving a straight answer in press conferences, then? Yeah. In this press conference, he blames the fans on starting on certain players. Does he really? Okay. I ain't gone to that bit yet. On the confidence means the feel. Fucking hell. See, even I speak mutant now. Mutanese, bruv. On the confidence means that the squad feel unstoppable. No, because you always have that sense of urgency. You see complications and challenges that the next opponent will bring you. We know that every 3 days we have very little time to train and prepare. You have 24 hours in a day, mate. And apparently you watch everything. You watch tennis, you watch paddleboarding, you watch fucking... Like, what are we doing here? He watches ice hockey, apparently. Aussie rules football. He speaks to all these other fucking coaches in other sports that are on different time zones around the world. He watches all the games back. Still goes out to have dinner with his wife. Still has time to sit on the sofa and watch TV with his kids. But we have very little time to train, guys. Okay, mate. Unbelievable. And when he thinks the title race starts, for me it's the first day of pre-season. Trying to prepare the team and individuals in the best possible way to go game by game. Crazy. And if he encourages players to talk about winning the Premier League, we have to we have to focus on the journey, guys. The journey, guys. We have to focus on the journey, guys. We have to focus on the journey, guys. And what we do every single day. Fixing the outcome, of course. We want to win and the preparation is towards that. Great. We have set all of the protocols, processes, ambitions, everything. Now you have to focus on what you have to do. If not, and you get distracted with the rest. I don't want any of that around the team. Trying to go one step further in the Prem. Crazy. At the end, you learn that the margins to achieve this are not many. Fine margins, guys. His favourite movie is Avatar. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. It can be that an opposition player is on a one-on-one with your keeper and he scores that goal. You are a champion. The other keeper saves it. You are not a champion. It can be injuries. It can be decisions. It can be a mistake. There are so many factors that we cannot control. Yes, you can. Buy better players. Buy better players that don't miss one-on-ones. How many times does Erling Haaland go one-on-one and score? Probably about 99 times out of 100. There are many factors that have to go your way. A lot of great things and still a lot of things that have to go your way. The injuries, the players that you have to play and they have to be there. And their personal lives have to be perfect. If not, it's an unbalance. So it is many things and it's still so long. We have already seen the turnaround in the league. And it is going to be the same in the Champions League. Other leagues are the same. We're in a very specific context right now. So let's focus day by day. That is one of the worst press conferences I've ever set fucking eyes on. Shocking. Absolutely shambolic. So basically, there was no questions about Burnley, really. No questions about Burnley. Crazy. Crazy work. Right, let's read some of these comments out and I've got to get on the show with rants here. I ping these likes up, man. Anyone who ain't liked the stream, come on, get the likes up. 116 likes is a joke. Teta mentions player welfare and yet destroys players every year. Do you know what I'm saying? If everything's out of the control, why the fuck's he getting paid 15 million? Do you know what I mean? Burnley will get a result, mark my words. I don't think they will. I think we'll beat them comfortably, if I'm honest. Big up Anfield, lad, brother. Bless up, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Worst press conference since the last one. Facts. Moon the likes up. Get the likes up. Yeah, if Burnley beat us, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. What then? Are we only on for the Prem and not the treble? Alright, what are we doing? Or just on for the Champions League and the Cup and not the Prem? What are we doing? Alright, bless up Paul KM, man. Bless up, my brother. Bless up, brother. Day by day, step by step, guys. Get Mikel Arteta around, man. He'll make you feel $1 million, brother. But now, bless up to you, mate. Just relax, my guy. And I'm glad we can help. We're here every day, my friend. Every single day. Went to Anfield the other day. What an embarrassment. I'm slot out. They've had enough. They're not doing it for Slotty anymore. The quadruple, do you know what I mean? Attacking goalkeeper, guys. Right, we'll do it for a couple more minutes and then we'll get on to the show with France. It's over by Halloween. Whereas Kyle put in the chat the other day, it's not over by Halloween this year, guys. They don't want Slotty anymore. I think they're very entitled fans. I think it's very disgusting. Trust the process. Look at what he's done for your club. Look at what he's done for the club. Yeah, bless up this chat as well, man. Always. This chat's goated. We have the most attacking left-back guys. The most attacking goalkeeper guys. We have the best defensive striker guys. Every decision that we make in terms of fixtures has to be guided by two things. I think the players' welfare and then the supporters. Mad, isn't it? The players' welfare. But then plays players while they're injured and blatantly admits it. Declan got injured in the first half the other day, but he played him in the second. Saka was ill, so why did he play the game? Ben White needed knee surgery for 3 months, played him for 3 months, 4 months. Timber could barely walk, played him in the second leg against PSG. Thomas Partey thrown back onto the pitch while he was injured. Tierney thrown back onto the pitch whilst he was injured. Player welfare, guys. This guy's a clown. I'm not confident. You should be confident, man. Yeah, and then blames the supporters as he want to see him play. Do you know what I'm saying? Mad scenes, brother. Mad scenes. So listen, I'm going to raid rants here. Anyone watching on playback, smash the hype button. Hype, hype, hype. Likes and hypes, guys. But yeah, I think we'll beat them. I think we'll actually beat them. I can't lie. I'll be back on here later and we'll go for a proper preview and have a little look and stuff like that, yeah? That'll be after the Getafe game against Girona. That'll be on Lee Reacts, so make sure you check that out. And Tierney's gotten worse now, apparently. Wow. Well, I'd never drop Saka if his form falls off. We can't drop Saka, as the atmosphere will suffer. He's everybody's favourite. Cool, well, let's just bury his career then. Yeah, likes and hypes, guys. Right, listen, raid rants, Lee raid, and I'll be there in 30 seconds, guys. Bless up to everyone who's locked in. I'll be back on here at 10 o'clock tonight. Big up Scotty, brother. That's not even debatable. And it ain't the one that begins with M. Hope you're well, man. Bless up, bro. But yeah, listen, raid rants, and I'll be there in 30 seconds, guys. And anyone watching on playback, smash the like button, smash the hype button, and I'm out. Laters. Bye.